There is a big fight at Staples coming up this Saturday night, airing on Fox Sports PBC pay-per-view between the IBF champion Errol "The Truth" Spence Jr. and the man to my right, the WBC champion Showtime Shawn Porter. 147-pound title unification match. Good to see you, Showtime Shawn Porter.
It's about to go down.
Our interview or
well,
what?
That too.
Okay.
That too.
Okay.
But, you know, my mind's on the fight. So.
I imagine so. I'm sorry.
We're going to enjoy this. We'll have fun and everything.
Yes.
But, you know, boxing is a sport, but a lot of times it's like war. And so we're about to go to war in L.A.
Right here.
There's about to be a war on U.S. soil.
Well, if we are talking about a battle like this, then we need to talk a little bit of tactics.
Yeah.
And you, sir, are giving up 2 inches in height, 2 years in age, and almost 3 inches in reach.
Dang, what do I have on my side?
Well, I'm just, that's what I'm going to
me to answer that?
That's where I'm going. Am I telegraphing my punch? Is that what's happening right
a little
there?
bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
So what does
Showtime Shawn Porter bring to the table?
Yes, sir.
I have a spirit to fight, a spirit of competition in my heart that will drive me through anything, through a wall, through a truck, whatever I need to do, whatever's in my way, I'm gonna go through it. Obviously, with boxing, you have to be smart. You just can't go out there and throw anything. You know, we've trained for Errol Spence. We've trained to be aggressive against Errol Spence, get to his body, obviously attack the head as well. We've been training to be responsible defensively, meaning when he throws his left hooks and when he throws his straight lefts and things like that. We got to be ready for all of that, you know. So the simple way for me to put it, and what I would tell Errol is, you've never been in the ring with someone who has the combination that I have. I'm shorter than you are, but I can fight big. I can fight tall. I can fight with range. I can box from the outside. You have never been in the ring with anyone as aggressive as I can be and as relentless as I can be. And those are the things that you should look for in the fight. And that's what I'm going to use to pull off this victory.
Well, I haven't been fortunate to be around athletes for as long as I have and talk to athletes and fighters, as well as athletes and athletic fighters like you.
Yeah.
That fire doesn't just come out overnight.
No,
it's built and it's stoked, and you're born with it.
Yeah.
Where does it come from?
And so yeah, like the things like, you know, you're born with it, and
but
you're
you
blessed
still have
with
to stoke it,
and you still have to find a way to figure it out and hone in on it. So you talk about me being 2 years older than Errol Spence. Now I'm 31, and you know, I think normally this is where guys start to kind of figure out, you know, hey, all right, for me to stay young in this sport, for me to stay hungry in this sport, we did a lot of our training in D.C. And people would say, well, why would you go to D.C. to train? What's down there for you? Right there we have Barry Hunter, who is my dad's assistant coach. Barry's got a lot of young guys in the gym, a lot of guys that are even younger than Errol Spence.
Right.
With that youth comes hunger. And so when you look into those guys' eyes and you're competing against those guys every day, it really does bring up your level of hunger and has brung up my level of desire, not just to compete, but to do everything I have to do to beat Errol Spence.
I've got Showtime Shawn Porter here on the Rich Eisen Show, the pride of Akron, Ohio, along with LeBron James. We'll say that.
Yeah.
Word is LeBron's coming to this fight. Are you hearing that?
I did. They asked me that question yesterday. I said, you know what? I did not send a tweet. I did not send a DM or anything like that. I sent a text message. And so I do believe that he'll be in the building. I know that his close personal friend who I reached out to is Maverick, and Mav is a very, very big boxing fan. So I anticipate Mav and Bron being there, and probably the whole crew.
Well, what does LeBron mean to that town? I mean, you're from, obviously, so we hear about it.
Yeah.
And I actually have somebody from that town. I see it too. Chris and I, and we've been fortunate to go to the Pro Football Hall of Fame every single summer, and we're on every day in Canton, Ohio. So I've seen it and I know what it is, but I'd love for you to give voice to it a little bit here.
He's a hero. He is like Superman, a guy who has done everything that he could do in his sport, but also outside of his sport for his city and surrounding areas is remarkable. For him to literally not forget where he came from is remarkable. People Right now, he just opened up his school back home.
Yeah.
And people are doing the best that they can to get their children into the program.
Yeah, the promise school.
They even have things for the parents. The parents are trying to get into that. LeBron has made it possible for our community to be a community. And I think before him, everyone was out for their own. I think that he's shown that you can do what you have to do for yourself, but it's always good to reach back and do that for someone else as well. So I believe that he has made our community, Northeast Ohio, he's made it more of a community than it's ever been.
How does that inspire you?
It pushes me to do what I've tried to do. I've tried to be positive. I've tried to reach back and give back, and to see someone else doing it bigger than I am, to see that it's in his mind and in his heart to do it, lets me know that it should never leave my mind or my heart to do it. So I go home as much as I can to give back. We do drives back home in Vegas as much as we can, and I'm definitely looking forward to opening up some nonprofits right after this fight and get some things going for kids back home as well as in Vegas.
Shawn Porter here on the Rich Eisen Show. Big Browns fan, huh?
Yeah,
well,
gotta be, man.
What's going on here,
If you're from Northeast Ohio, you are a Browns fan.
Well, 1-2 is definitely not what a lot of people expected of the first 3 weeks here with Odell and Baker and everybody coming back from last year.
I got excuses if you want them.
Well, the floor's yours.
All right, real quick. And I'll go through it quick.
No, take your time. The canvas is yours.
I'll go through it quick. We got the Titans. The Titans have been together for a while. We're a brand new team. We still have to, it's that whole filling out process. We get one offensive drive and it goes our way, all the way down.
Yes, it does.
And I think that the entire team expected the rest of the day to go that way. I think once things started to kind of go the opposite direction, I think that collectively the team fell apart. But the team has not been a team together. So nobody knew how anyone was going to react.
Okay.
I think it got to points where everybody was kind of going on a limb and just doing what they thought that they should do. And, we dropped a game that we thought we would win against the Titans. You come back against the Jets and, we show out and we do a decent job. I'm not going to say that, on Monday Night Football, that was exactly the way we should look on Monday Night Football, but it was a win for us,
And Odell did what Odell needed to do.
Yeah.
Back in where his former
85 yards, huh?
He was amazing. I mean, the one-handed grab in the same corner of the end zone where he started his whole NFL branding launch.
My dad and I were there at that game.
You were?
Yeah, and so when he came out and I saw him the way he was moving around the field, I was thinking to myself, you played for the Giants, you didn't play for the Jets. But then I had to remind myself they both play there. So you could see there was a passion in his mind and in his heart that night that he just really wanted to make a statement that night.
The visiting locker room for the Jets is the Giants locker room.
So I did not know that.
He was hyped.
Oh, wow.
You should come to me now that we know each other.
Yeah.
Now, also, so I would have asked you if I'd known you at the time. Was that your visor that he had on his helmet?
No.
Okay.
No. Did they make him change it during the game?
They made him change it on 3rd and goal, by the way.
And he hated it. Yeah, he hated it.
Yeah, is that your watch he was wearing too?
No, definitely not. That will never be my watch. That would never.
I don't know. Let's check in after this fight.
If you want to, make a charitable contribution to the Team Porter, Shawn Porter, go ahead, do what you want to do.
Hold on a second. You win this fight. Everybody's talking about it's possible you take on Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Now then you can.
Yeah.
Now then the watches come in. If
No.
you take that one down.
No.
No.
No. I got too much to do with what I have than to spend it on that. But
okay.
Let's say this. His watch could feed a lot of people. His watch could do a lot of things for a lot of people for a lot of years.
Right. So are you thinking right now of unifying the weight class entirely?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Because it's been since 2006 that's happened. Has not been done in your welterweight division.
You go from unification to undisputed. And right after we take this belt from Errol Spence, I think it makes sense that the next stop is Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao is one of the greatest fighters to walk this planet. I've had the opportunity to be in a few camps with him, and spar with him. I've done probably 50 plus rounds with him at least. And to have the opportunity to stand across from him in the ring and actually go at it with him, I think would be not only remarkable for my team, but I think it is definitely something that the world would definitely appreciate as well.
Is this what you dreamed of? What you're doing right now?
Growing
up in Akron?
I'll tell you what, man. What I'm doing right now, I have not dreamt of. This was not a dream. What I'm doing now is I'm living my goals. and to be in the moment living my goals is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
How'd you get the nickname Showtime?
My dad gave me the nickname Showtime.
Where did that come from?
He got it from a fighter that he watched growing up when he was a young kid. So we're actually from Northeast Ohio. My dad is born and raised in Cleveland. I'm born in Cleveland. Spent half my life in Cleveland, the other half in the Akron area.
Right.
My dad grew up in Cleveland, and the place that he first started boxing when he was about 10, he said there was only one locker that had a name on it at the place that he was at, and the locker said Showtime. And he said he watched that fighter, admired that fighter, and that name just kind of always stuck with him. My dad gave me the name, but the funny thing about it is I think I've done and can do everything that lives up to the name Showtime.
Was there any one specific moment where your dad bestowed that on you?
No.
Didn't know, like one time where you just made it?
My dad is a promoter. My dad is he's done everything that you see me do is because of him. And when he started promoting me on fights, we would go make the posters with him. We would make the tickets, cut the tickets, sell the tickets, the whole nine. And when he started making posters for myself and my brother, he had to give us nicknames, and that was where it all started. Yeah.
Well, before I let you go you're having a press conference later today, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you go about your business at this press conference later today, Showtime, Shawn
Yes,
Porter,
sir.
and you're giving Spence the business.
Yes, sir.
And you're thinking to yourself, man, I sound really good. And you're like, you know what? This sounds better than most. It's because our sound engineer, Mike Del Tufo, who's normally in the chair where
I heard about
you see
this guy.
Yeah, he's there today. Said he could not be here today because he had to set up for your press conference.
Yeah.
Which is what, about 5-6 hours from now? Is that what your press conference is in the middle of the afternoon?
He's a
here,
diligent
right?
worker.
Well, I mean that's
Quite diligent.
That's one way to put it. Can you hold up the fat head behind you so he can know who to look for later on today? We're going to hold up the fat head version of Mike Del Tufo.
Can I take that?
You know what? Please do.
That's him?
That's him.
I'll see you later.
And if you don't, if he's not as sweaty, later on today, just know whatever.
See, that's diligence, like just dripping all over him. That's.
By the way, that's the name of his cologne, is diligence. I think he just reeks of diligence. Yeah. But you'll notice he'll have on these cargo shorts. Yeah. Because that's all he wears.
That's all he wears.
And then
he's got to move.
And then everything else that he's wearing has been given to him. He does not spend a dime on anything else. Right.
Yeah.
If you see that guy, tell him we said hello.
Okay, I will.
And tell him thanks for making me sound so good.
Okay, I will. I'll let him know. Yeah. And how do you think you sound over there? You all right? Or you missing him?
I think I sound just fine.
Yeah, you sound great.
Thank you.
Do one of these and
yes.
Ooh yeah. Do one of those.
Ooh yeah.
How's that sound?
How's
Is that all
that
right?
sounding?
I liked it. I liked it.
One more.
One more.
In unison on
Okay,
three.
One,
two,
three. Ooh yeah. How's that?
Amazing.
Yeah. All right.
That sounds great. I now have a 3-record deal.
Great job, Jay.
I have a 3-record deal.
When I come next time, it's got to come from the diaphragm. Next time I see you.
Ooh yeah.
I need one of those next time I see you.
Okay.
Don't pull anything.
I know. I'm not hydrated enough for that.
Yeah.
I'm not hydrated
From the
properly.
It's only
diaphragm next
Wednesday.
time I see you.
Good luck to you, man.
Thank you.
Hopefully this is the first of many times.
Can you see this, man? We're enjoying all of this. And Saturday is going to be amazing.
It's infectious.
Yeah.
You have an energy about you.
Saturday is going to be amazing.
You really do.
Yeah.
And I don't say that to a lot of guests. I feel it. I sense it. You know, maybe it's because Randall Cunningham's your pastor.
Yeah, he's done a tremendous job pastoring me, and I do need to get online with him as soon as possible.
Do you have his escapability as well? Did you have like his sidestepping ability?
Yeah, 100%, 100%, yeah. Amazing.
Wow.
He's an amazing man.
We're showing a photograph of that right
Yeah,
there.
he's an amazing man, amazing family, everything. Yeah.
He's one of the all-time greats, Randall Cunningham.
He is. That play that you're speaking on, it made the top 100 greatest plays of
Carl Banks.
NFL, yeah.
So you were watching NFL Network,
Yeah, I always, all of my TVs, I think I have 2 TVs in my house, and they stay on NFL Network.
I knew we get along.
Yeah.
I really knew it. I feel like I touched gloves
I'm
right
a
here.
big
I've touched
boxing
gloves.
fan, so I'll come back on and we'll talk boxing because I'll be the champ, and then after that I'll come back again and we'll just talk football.
Okay.
Yeah.
So later on this fall, when your Browns are what? 6-3.
Take it easy on me.
I just went 6-3, so I went easy on you.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. I just gave you 5 out of the next 6 games as wins.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're looking at it.
So when that happens, you come on. We'll talk about it.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. That's Showtime Shawn Porter. Again, you can catch his fight with Errol the Truth Spence coming up on Fox Sports PBC pay-per-view Saturday night from Staples Center. And later on today, when you hear his sound bites from his press conference, you'll go, wow, that's Mike Del Tufo's diligence at work.
I do have to say one more thing.
Yes, sir.
This fight is going to be aired at local AMC theaters, and I think that that's amazing. I'm a movie buff. I'm at the movies all the time.
Okay.
I think the last movie my dad and I just went to see was It. Chapter 2.
Chapter 2.
Yeah.
How many stars would you give that?
That's funny that you asked me because I used to do that. I gave it about 3 3/4 stars.
Okay, out of 5?
Out of 5, yeah.
Okay.
It was not as good as the first one.
Best movie you've seen lately, then?
Shoot! Now you got me really going. That's Spider-Man. The last Spider-Man was really good, and I think the ending game was probably been the best movie.
You and I should do a movie show together because my last movie I saw was the Downton Abbey movie.
Yeah, I used to do
it's phenomenal.
Yeah, I used to do an entire thing when I would go to the movies. I would, right as the movie's ending, I'd give my whole synopsis on it and rate it and all that kind of stuff. And people looked forward to it, but I stopped doing it because when I would do it, people would just make boxing comments, and I was like, "You're not even talking about what this post is about." No. So I stopped. But
I pigeonhole nobody.
Funny thing,
you are who you are.
Yeah, and I would give any movie a chance. You don't even know this, but Jim Carrey did a Polish movie. He did a movie in Poland. Did you know that?
I'm not aware of that.
Gave that movie a chance. A whole 2 hours, and at the end, I was like, why did I do that?
See, that's your rating system.
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
Why did I do that?
It's 0 stars.
Why did I do that? Yeah. And then it goes up from there.
Oh, man. At Showtime Sean P on both Twitter and Instagram.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.